Is there a person in your life that you give credit to when you think back with a heart of gratitude? I owe this person for being the person in my life because I am who I am today because of that person. That person for me is my mother. You've heard many times, you don't know the weight or the burden that a person holds on their shoulders until you walk in their shoes. Well, today, this little outfit that I have on and the tennis shoes that I have on are my mother's. Now, when I woke up this morning, I'm always excited about coming to Toastmasters. I get here early, being sergeant at arms. Put on the coffee. And then I enjoy hearing from all of you share your stories. And I'm here because I do want to grow. But I was issued a challenge this morning. One that I almost turned down, but nevertheless, it wouldn't benefit me because it's not promoting the real reason why I'm here. So thank you, Linda. The challenge was, I dare you. Coming up with a topic about my mother is easy because now that she's gone and she's no longer here, there's a little voice in my head that goes, but mother knows you can do it. And that little voice has always been in my head, ever since I was a little girl. Mother had one girl and 4 boys, so I was delegated to make sure that the house, everything ran smoothly. I cooked, I had to make sure all the kids were taken care of, all the boys. I had to fight. Cool. Got ponytails pulled all the time. And the connection between my mother and I, believe it or not, was the telephone. Mother worked, and many times I had to call and say, Mother, because she would leave home and I had to cook. And often I had to call her and say, well, how do you do this? Well, how do I fix chicken and dumplings, Mother? And on the telephone, she would tell me, take the chicken out, boil the chicken, get the biscuit dough out. I mean, she would tell me everything to do. I became a great cook. Mother was often at work, working 14 hours a day. Dad was working 14 hours a day and working as many hours as they needed to. And I was always the one at home. Growing up, I thought to myself, I felt like I had the world on my shoulders, being the only girl with 4 boys. But nevertheless, it wasn't until after I married, had a family of my own, a boy and a girl. And now when I look back on my sweet mother, I am so grateful. I'm grateful because the life that she led in front of me now, and I have been leading that life in front of my children. Not really realizing the impact that my mother had on me. That little voice, you can do it. When I went to nursing school, you can do it. And when there were challenges with my own kids, you can do it. And the biggest challenge I had of all, because I have 2 deceased brothers, and the 2 brothers that I have living now. But when it was time to make funeral arrangements, who do you think had to do all of that? You can do it. And now I just have a heart of gratitude. Because now when I walk, I feel like I walk shoulders back because I'm proud that my mother led such a life and a legacy for me. She was a strict disciplinarian. it was like, she only had to say it one time. The house better be clean when I get home today. Things better be in order. I don't want any children here while I'm gone. It never had to be said a second time. And mother was a Christian lady. We went to church. I mean, it was not an option not to go to church on Sunday morning. Not an option. So when I talk to my children now, my daughter's getting ready to go to seminary school. What do you think I tell her? You can do it. Those words are so dear to my heart. And when Linda issued me that challenge, that little word came up. You can do it. That's my biggest challenge of getting up here before you is in my head. You know, they say, your mind is like a bad neighborhood. Don't go there by yourself. So I'm here to leave with you. Think about the person in your life who has made an impact on you. And those heartfelt words that keep ringing in your head. You can do it. Thank you.